today we're gonna do a smoky eye, but add strobing, but not as heavy as yesterday. Good morning. So that's pretty much the gist of what's happening today. I'm using two palettes. First palette is going to be, that I'm using is from Lime Crime. It's called the China Doll palette. Hey, Chloe. And these are the colors in the China Doll palette. I'm glad to see you tuned in too. And colors out of the Morphe. The Morphe palette is called the 35K. So that is the gist of what we're doing today. I woke up a little bit later, so the only thing I did was filled in my brows and just highlighted just the bottom area. Before we get started, if you guys would share with your friends on social media, tell them on Twitter, Facebook, and here on Periscope, that would be great. Also, we are getting closer and closer to, actually we reached the goal yesterday, but if you guys could tap the screen and continue the heart party throughout the broadcast, what that does is helps me become a featured artist here on Periscope. So I thank you so much for doing that, and let's get started. So as I said, I filled in my eyebrows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. And it's gel consistency. It's really awesome. Had it for a while and it has not dried out. If you guys are familiar with Max paint pots, they tend to dry out really quickly, but this one does not. So I am in love with this. It's good for the price. Lasts a really long time. I have moisturized my face already and just applied a lip balm. And that's pretty much it. Also, I already have false lashes because I'm wearing individual lashes. So just FYI for that. Starting, usually I start with a primer, which is the Nude Primer by NYX. And I'm looking for my primer brush that I always use. Here we go. Applying it to the lid as usual and spreading it out so there is an even distribution of this product. And the reason why you use the eyeshadow base or primer is so that the color, one, can be vibrant, and two, has something to stick to, and three, helps your eyeshadow not crease. But if you don't spread the primer evenly, then it can still potentially crease. So you really want to make sure that it is spread nicely. Okay, next step is to get a small blending brush. And this blending brush is from Kirkland, Costco brand. Love this brush, but any small blending brush would do. And out of this palette, oh no, which one went? Okay, out of this palette, I'm gonna use this dark shade for this dark brown. Actually, it's more like a medium brown for my transition color in my crease. And I'm putting right in my crease. If you don't know where your crease is, it's where your eyes sink in. And if you tend to have hooded eyes, meaning when you open your eyes, your eyelids are gone, you want to go a little bit above your crease. And back and forth both eyes. Then using a larger blending brush, this is Max 224, I'm going to take a lighter shade of that color. Where is it? This one right here, an even lighter brown. And I'm going to go just on the brow bone There is a fan on. Hold on. That's Scotty's fan. I'll turn it off. He usually turns it off. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Thanks, Chloe, for letting me know, because I'm so used to hearing it, I didn't even hear it. Okay, so using this right here. And right on the brow bone and a little bit higher. No, it's quite okay. It helps. It's loud. It's like going out. So the fan is loud. Okay, then with the smaller one, again, the smaller blending brush, we're gonna get, which color did I want to do? Yep, that one. This is a brown again, but this brown is shimmery. And I do want to use this shimmery brown because the green that I'm using is really matte. And I just want a light shine. So it's a brown shimmer, and lightly dust it right into that crease. And it's going to be really, 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 really subtle. But it will all make sense when everything is done. All right, done with that palette. Now it's time for the fun color, which is going to be the green. Where is it? This green right here, which is called Jade Olade from the Lime Crime China Doll palette. I want to use a smaller fluffy brush than what I normally use. And usually I use this big one. Usually I use this big one right here. Right, yeah, you guys are quiet today. But usually I use this big one. I'm going to use this small one right here. And it's because this color, yes, the Coastal Scents brushes are good. You just need to use, if you have smaller eyes, you just want to use the smaller brushes. So, yes, they're still good. These colors are really pigmented, but they do tend to move around a little bit, almost like a loose pigment powder. So that's why I'm using a smaller brush so I can kind of control that a little better. And doing the entire lid. Right into the crease. So I'm just kind of reaching into the crease. Thank you. This color is very beautiful. No worries, Paige. Thanks for coming in and tuning in. So right now I am tapping because I want the most amount of vibrancy. So it does take a minute for this to build, but It's better to build a little bit at a time than to just go in and put a whole bunch of shadow on, because it's hard to take off when you have too much, opposed to just adding when you want more. And get a little closer to that lash line. Yes, build, build, build. Now, time to do the bottom. I'm gonna take the same, what is this called? Sorry, you guys, I'm tired. Primer from before. Yes, this is a good holiday look for sure. And go right underneath the eye. Thank you. Yes, primer. We're using that primer. Thank you. Keep me on my toes, Chloe, because I'm struggling this morning. Okay, so using this smaller brush, gonna add the green right underneath as well. Okay, back into the Morphe palette. The first brown that we used, which is this one right here. Make sure your brush is clean that you just used, and go right underneath that green. Kind of blend it out. So right now I'm just rounding out and blending. Oh, yeah, this would be a good one for your game, because I know these are your colors. With that same brush, we're taking the brown and going back in the crease and blending. Actually, no, I want the larger blending brush. Going back in the crease and just blending those two. All right. Okay, now darken it up just a little bit. Want to define the crease and bring it into the center. So just so the eyes has a little more dimension, I'm just taking this darker brown, bringing it in just a smidge, blending everything out so everything looks nice and blended. Good morning. Okay, let's talk about the corners of the eyes right in here. Remember yesterday when we were strobing, we did a little bit of color right in there, like a little bit of highlight. That's what we're gonna do today. So I'm going to find the brush that I want to use because I don't know where it is. Okay, I'll use my angled brush. So using this angled brush, I'm going to use the tip of the brush and dip into this color right here, which I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it's a shiny tone. It's kind of silverish. And add it to the eye, right in the corner, just brightening up the corner. And I'm just using the tip of that brush. Oh, nice. Thank you. Yeah, Chloe was telling me a funny story yesterday. She emailed me and told me, so I appreciate you guys letting me know and sharing with me because I like to know that I'm helping. I missed the first part of that, Chloe. All right. So the eyes are done. It's time to do my fave wing liner. Oh, that is awesome. Well, make sure you guys spread the word and tell them that they can tune into Periscope. How to blend. Blending is the key to a amazing makeup application. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Like, my phone just dropped. Are you guys telling? You guys are too funny. I don't know what just happened, but my phone just completely decided it was done being on the stand. I missed the question. Now I'm lining the waterline. A blue look. Yeah, I could do a blue look. I did a blue look with the electric palette. That was really, really pretty. It's it's on my YouTube channel too. A royal blue, like a really, really dark blue. I can do a royal blue. I actually had an idea for a blue color, like, but I've been looking for the eyeshadow for it, but I might just have to make it work. Oh, this wing liner won't let me breathe great today on this side, guys. Oh, Paige, did you use your strobing cream from MAC? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Look forward to seeing it because I really want to see if it's worth it. Yes. Okay. Almost there. Let's get underneath. Finally, done with the liner. The eyes are just about done. I just want to add a little shimmer right in there and on the brow bone. If you have oily skin, Paige, if we're talking about the strobing, if you have oily skin, I wouldn't mix anything that's shiny with your foundation. And just do just the high point of the brow. Oh, skin is kind of dry. Just a smidge then. I would just try it just a little bit. All right, the shadow is complete. You guys let me know when it is, well, 7:45 my time. All right, it's time to do the regular foundation routine. Just making sure that I don't have any. 7:20 right now? Okay. Thanks, Chloe. I have 22 minutes, so let's finish up the face using my e.l.f. primer and it's called Tone Adjusting Face Primer. So if you have a lot of yellow in your skin tone, that one is for you. $6. I absolutely love it so far. Using my Revlon Color Stay in Caramel and in Cappuccino, mixing the two together. And I think I put way too much foundation on this hand, but we'll see in a second. How many of you guys watched The Wiz yesterday? I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I heard good reviews about it. You recorded it? Okay, good. My nephew turned 21 yesterday, so we kind of had a little get together for him. Hopefully I can find a way to get it. Oh, all the colors for the primer. So the different colors for the primer, it's almost like corrects, like if you have uneven skin tone, it can correct that. So let's say you feel like you have a little bit too much yellow in your skin tone, the purple or the lavender is to tone that down. Then there's pinks. There's all types of primers, but if you don't want to use any of the colors, the clear or the white is just fine, but it's correcting different skin tones, that's why. Okay, gonna use my toffee. I hope so, because I want to see it. Concealer and highlight today is from LA Pro Girls line, and it's in toffee. It's the color I use. I'm sure the Wiz is coming on again. It's a classic, and they want us to eventually purchase it, so I'm sure we're gonna be able to catch it again. They're already selling it? That's crazy. I've already highlighted the bottom of my brow, so I'm just gonna do the top only. And it's time to blend the highlight. Oh, where's my blender? Okay. You usually know when to change your foundation during the seasons. Like in the winter months, you tend to get a little lighter just because of, you know, you're not in as much sun anymore. So what I suggest is if you don't want to buy another foundation, you can mix just a little bit of your concealer if it is the same type of consistency. So if it's cream and you're wearing like a cream foundation, or liquid and you're wearing a liquid foundation and a liquid concealer, you can mix a little bit of your concealer in there to lighten up your foundation, because you only needed a shade or two lighter instead of buying a whole nother foundation. Before I lived in California, that's what I would do. All right, it's time to set the highlighted areas with a translucent powder and let it bake, let it sit for a little bit. Yeah, we don't, no pumpkins here. All right, let's lightly set the rest of the face with the Buttercup, Sasha's Buttercup. and contour, and then wipe off what's been baking for a little while. Using the City Color Contour Effects palette, contour your cheeks. And you guys know doing down here gives you a slimmer looking face. So that's why you add a little bit of that dark color right here. No, I actually don't use MAC for foundation at all. I'm not a huge fan of MAC's foundations, to be honest. I use Revlon, but I do like their concealers. But right now I'm using Revlon Color Stay, Smashbox, Makeup Forever has a good one, Black Up is good. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of MAC's foundations. Bare Minerals, if you are darker toned, I don't like them because I always tend to, it makes me lose my warmth in my skin tone. So I feel like Bare Minerals isn't really good for women of color. So I don't use Bare Minerals. All right. And I'm just kind of rounding out, buffering, blending in that contour a little bit more because I don't want it super harsh. Thanks, Chloe. Okay, I'm just dropping stuff today. Okay, time to wipe off the translucent powder. And let's add a little bit more warmth back into the skin with the bronzing powder from your, what is this? The City Color Effects. Just put some more warmth back in there, a little bit more. Contour the nose. I usually use the lighter powder, the bronze powder, when I'm contouring. I think it gives you a little more natural contour. Now it's time for the blush, Max Fever. Back to my fave. This is like the best blush for women of color. All right, now it's time to strobe a little bit more. Okay. Mariah Carey had a lipstick with MAC. Thanks, Chloe, for answering that. I'm assuming the question was what type of makeup for teenagers. Okay, now back to the usual Gold Deposit by MAC. Chloe knows my answer. Yeah, I would definitely say the no makeup look, because teenagers should still look like teenagers. So if I were to ever have a daughter, even though I'm a hair and makeup artist, she would be mad at me because she's not wearing any extensions. She's gonna be natural. She's not gonna wear a ton of makeup, and I don't care if it's my profession, so she's gonna be mad. I talk, the teenagers at my church, I always tell them, like, be your age. All right, over here, lightening up the face, glowing a little bit. Decided I want a J-Lo glow. And this is High Beam, or Sunbeam, not High Beam. High Beam is the lighter one from, right. Thank you. Yes, this look is fun. You can tone it up or tone it down. Gonna take Sunbeam by Benefit. And I just want to highlight this area a little bit more. And highlight in here a little bit more. And today is going to be nude lips, just because we have a lot going on makeup wise. We did a twist a little bit on the green smoky eye. We did keep the smoky underneath here subtle. It didn't really need too much of the green, just a hint of it to kind of bring the smoky eye together. Okay, so about Benefit, I like their brow stuff and their highlighters that are liquid, but that's all I use from Benefit. Just, you know, just being honest. So this is the total look for today. It's Friday, so I won't see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys on Monday, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Next week, yes, you can pull this off with any color. Blue, purple, red, any color. You can do it with any color, just as long as, you know, you just have fun with it and own it. You got it. You can wear it. Next week is the second week of December, so I am starting my holiday looks. So this could be one of them if you really wanted it to be, but I'm doing more of glittery holiday party looks. So next week is all about the holidays and glitter and shimmer, so it will be a little bit more over the top. We're not doing subtle for the holidays, just so you guys know. Get you out of your comfort zone a little bit. So we're working with glitter, we're working with cut creases using glitter, we're working with glitter, subtle eyes, smoky eyes, or subtle eyes and glitter lips, all that. So it's going to be fun all week just to prep you guys for all your holidays parties. If you guys have any questions, topics, want to email me pictures, please send it to Giselle@gmail.com, or you can tag me in all your looks on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, but make sure you use the tag Deandra Taught Me, created by Miss Chloe herself. So please do that. This final look, when I'm 100% dressed and my hair is combed, will be on Instagram today, so look for that. I think that's it. Last but not least, if you guys haven't, please be sure. I do respond. I will tell you what I'm not good with is if you ever send me something on Twitter, I don't use my Twitter account. It's on there, but I don't use it. So that's just an FYI. Also, it takes me a while to respond to messages on Instagram. I just missed the notification. Just so you know. So when you send me a message on Instagram, a direct message, it may take me a little while, but I do answer my emails. And I do answer you guys on Facebook. So just letting you guys know. Email is best. I'm quicker with email. Thank you, Chloe. So don't forget to email loveyourself@gabfest to be on the list so we can tell you guys more info. Thank you for tuning in, beauties. I shall see you guys Monday, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have fun this weekend. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, beauties.